Got the call, dude. We got a couple spots opened up on a beaver, and we're gonna fly out to a remote river, chase some big rainbows. A whole bunch of sockeye in the river, big rainbows stacked up, and you can see it first thing in the morning. Super pumped to get the call. Ready to roll. Big rainbows. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Whooping that. One thing about silvers is they like it early. Timmy's all fired up. He's like, we gotta be fishing by 6:20. All right, let's go. Up and ready, everything's packed. Timmy's ready. We're gonna go smash on some silvers. Back, okay. Yeah. Look at this thing. Look at him go. He's just tanking.
There. Oh, it's a big one. Yeah, the size of that thing. Damn. Big fish. I'm shaking. Like. That's crazy. Yeah, he scarfed that.
Butcher jig is on, son. Told you. First cast. Oh, I just got it right on the bottom, too. Oh, he was pissed off. There he is. Twitching, son. Twitching.
2021, done.
My boy Timmy.
Yeah, that's it.
We got to see him on the show. Got the co-host with us. It was a real treat.
No,
But
you're a treat.
like a dead sockeye treat.
Yep, it's right there. I think still somewhere. No.
And he's got to take off. Today's his last day, so we're gonna wrap it up. We fished it late today. It's gonna be fishing 5:15.
Yeah,
We had a crazy day, man. It was really good. We got started late due to things we couldn't control, and we got on fish. You know, I mean, we probably figured we probably landed 15 to 18 fish somewhere in there, and we just talked to somebody a minute ago. They caught 1 or 2 this morning and 1 this afternoon. So. You know,
it's 2 different rivers. Down here in this tidal water is way different than being up there in the rapids where they kind of stack up, you know, and we just tore them up for 2 days straight.
So we're trying to get on a float plane to go somewhere cool. It's what I love to do up here, but we're struggling.
You know, I don't know what the weather's going to be doing. It's obvious.
Oh, I get that.
You know?
No worries. I just was
And what? So it's you and 3?
It'd be probably me and 4. Maybe
So it'd be a
have
beaver.
Yeah. Does that
Not
work?
there.
Does that work better or no? The weather's changing. It's just Jackson and I, the camera guy. We're trying to jump on with some people, and you know, we just can't seem to get anything put together. Just got the call, dude. We got a couple spots opened up on a beaver, and we're gonna fly out to a remote river, chase some big rainbows. A whole bunch of sockeye in the river, big rainbows stacked up, and you can see it first thing in the morning. Super pumped to get the call. Ready to roll. Luckily, coming up here for years, I've got a few friends, and with friends, you get a few connections. And Chris called us and said, hey, a couple friends of mine are going out to go catch rainbows. You want to jump in? Well, absolutely. Last minute deal, time to roll the dice, jump on the plane, and see where we end up. Unfortunately, we got to say goodbye to Timmy. You know, he's got to go home. We got to send him home to have a baby, and we're gonna keep fishing. So see you, buddy. Good luck. We're gonna go smash some rainbows.
Yeah, my man. Thank you so much. I had such a great time.
You know, we get to the river and it is windy. I mean, just absolutely crushing us in wind. But the sockeye are right there. And you know, when you see a line of sockeye like that, it's like a landing strip for these big rainbows. So, you know, all we gotta do is get a bead in there. Flyouts in Alaska, the weather is always a factor. And today, maybe we shouldn't have came out here because, man, it is ripping wind. Chris is a calm guy, and he starts getting nervous, and I can see it on his face, and he's cussing. I start wondering to myself, should we even be here?
You want a guide training, you got it.
On our way in, we know it's about to get real windy. As we land, it starts looking like we might have made the wrong decision.
Oh, flat. I mean, it'll really be like this. And then you kind of diagonal down toward the island where Tom's guys are standing down there fishing.
Okay.
If you get super f***ed up, and you can, there's that little slough above the Katmai boat. Yeah, it's on the Katmai side. It's just, there's a little slough, there's a little bite, like 100 yards above their little boat slip there. It's right up in there if you get pulled up. But you guys should be able to cross, I'm sure of it.
Just got dropped off. We're gonna chase some rainbows. Got some nasty weather. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I brought all my gear, so I got all my gear handy, just in case we need 17 fly rods and a lunch box. So, yeah, we're just getting started here. We got Robbie and Patricia. Tanya joined us on the flight out, just of course making great friends off the bat. And Robbie's a guide out here, Patricia's an owner. And we just got dumped in this spot, a ton of reds just stacked up through here. And just looking for the dark shadows that are sitting with them, almost sight fishing them. Just gonna start bouncing. I think I see one right now. And start moving, bouncing eggs around, see if we can hook one up. Patricia notices right away, with the biology side of things, the salmon aren't really dropping too many eggs yet. She thinks that the rainbows will be smashing down some big streamers. rainbow. We got a group of people with us today, and really cool. Ended up being out here with these guys, and then right away Robbie hooked up with a couple fish on beads, but he had a different bead color than I have, and it definitely matters. Which you'd think in Alaska, you think it wouldn't matter, but it mattered because I drifted it through a bunch of spots and nothing. I switched beads, boom, right away. Right away.
But it looks to me like the sockeye are staging to spawn, but they haven't actually spawned, so you can still get them on streamers, which is pretty freaking cool. I mean, perfect timing, you know.
We switched up. We started bobber fishing right away. We all hooked into a fish, and then it was like Patricia decided she's gonna go ahead and streamer fish. Smokes a couple, breaks a big one off, hands it off to Robbie. Robbie breaks another big one off, so everybody's switching to streamers.
Do it.
Fortunately, it's a real big one too. Probably gonna have to break him off. Oh, dude, god dang it. Problem with swinging is you end up swinging them right over their back a lot of the time. Let's go for less of a cross angle. The hard part about streamer fishing is they come up, they grab the tail, and they try to pull it down. As soon as you feel it, I like to try to set the hook, but you learn you gotta keep it in the rod hole. And finally, I'm getting in position, and boom, that first fish. A lot of different things like streamer fish, big rainbows. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Patricia notices right away, with the biology side of things, the salmon aren't really dropping too many eggs yet. She thinks that the rainbows will be smashing down some big streamers. I think I'm in my backing almost already. Oh, that's a big fish, buddy. That is a big, big rainbow. You know what? She was right. She knows her water. She knows what she's doing. Just right off the bat. Streamer fish, streamer fish, streamer fish. Oh my God, what a great take. I was just swinging that fly on the 101. As soon as it got to the bottom, just classic streamer fishing. Boom. Oh, so rad. When those big rainbows smash that streamer, you just know, there's no messing around. They just eat it. They just engulf it. So, gonna slowly walk up towards him. It's a little bit shallow in the water. Right when it got tight at the bottom, he just ate it too. There was no ding, 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 dude. It was just a boom. Look at that big old slam, huh? Oh! No! Dude, that was a big fish. Unfortunately, we just lost it. Oh my God! Dude. Another one of them giants. That was a big fish.
I saw that.
Big chrome tag. Man. Well, it's a bummer to lose that one, but Robbie immediately, he's hooking fish. He's in a spot. He's got a little section where the shallow kind of runs into the edge of the bank, swinging those streamers, and he is on fish. He comes up with an absolute slab rainbow.
Hey, will you be a photographer? He's like, who can?
taker.
Don't let it go. He wants your picture and you take a picture with the towel.
Oh, don't take off. I'll drop it.
You will?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Oh.
Yay, my baby's first catch. Wants the mountains in it.
You gotta get a breath.
You know, I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. I'm reading the river, trying to figure out where the slots are, where the buckets are. That first fish hits, and he comes out of the water, and right away I know it's a big rainbow. Streamer fish, big rainbows. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Get the net. Oh! Came up out of the water. Oh, this thing's got me in my back. You know. Well, Robbie's there fishing on his own. He's finally got a day off, and I keep yelling at him, come net my fish. Robbie, help me. Come net this fish. Yes. Yes. My man. Look at the size of that fish. Oh my God. What a fish. What a rainbow. What a fish, huh? Can you give me a screen grab on this so we don't take a picture? Just a beautiful specimen. Oh no, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, yo, sockeye. You know I'm the sockeye. Now this fish here, look at the canines on him. Big old kype, teeth, humpback. Now this fish has been in the river a while. That is what the rainbow trout are keying in on. So those fish are what everything else around here is about. The big salmon runs that come into the river, they drop eggs, they die. And what happens is it's a complete biomass of this system. And those fish, the salmon here, are responsible for that. And they've done studies that they actually find within a mile of the banks of these rivers evidence of the fish, the nitrogen that these dead fish create. So all these fish die, produces a very rich environment. He just slammed it. Yes! Dude, that's a big fish! Dude! Look at that thing! Oh my God! Dude, right there, right in that little rim hole. Yeah, and there's all the sockeyes laying right in the middle. Yeah, so they just follow it off. Yep. Bam! Yes! Yes! My man! Look at the size of that fish. Number 3 on the day. Look at the size of that fish. What a beautiful rainbow. Oh, buddy. Yes! Dude, that's 3 huge rainbows today. Oh my God. Awesome. All right, your turn again.
Yeah.
We end up smashing rainbows. A pretty short day, but we caught some real trophies. So now it's time to get out of here. Our extraction point, with the wind the way it is, we gotta hike out of here.
If you're looking at the water,
Well, I'll tell you.
look down at the corner, you can kind of see that darker blue water all the way down. That's not where you want to cross.
Okay.
So, I don't know, I'd kind of approach it on a downstream diagonal, headed more towards this side of the bank so that you can get out if you need to. Or if you want to cross to that side and walk past the plains, at that point you're kind of committed.
Yeah. One of the things we had to abort on this trip, we had a raft in the plain. It was so windy. We were kind of afraid what to do, so now we're having to kind of come up with a plan because poor Tanya, she's so short. Getting her across a deep section of this river is going to be a little bit challenging, but we'll see what happens. Somebody might go swimming today. Bush Alaska float plane pilots are calm individuals. They see a lot of stuff. And I'm nervous because it's really windy, and these planes, if they get in the wrong spot, I know they can flip over.
Good job.
That was awesome.
That was
Thank
great.
you. I hope you guys had a good time
Oh, it was fantastic.
hanging with the fish layer.
We just had an amazing time. Thank God that we had Patricia and Robbie from Blue Fly. It was just like meeting best friends you never knew you had. We had a good time with those guys, super knowledgeable. And, you know, we got to spend a day with them. Thanks again, guys. We'll be back.